What's going on, guys? This is your captain speaking. Got another video for you guys. How to score in the post, part 2. Second video on my tutorial about scoring in the post. Now, it's probably going to be a part 3 of this because I don't think I have enough time to cover everything. But with that being said, let's get into it. Now, I want to re-emphasize something I mentioned in the first video, which if you didn't see it, make sure you check that out. I basically go over all the post moves and how to do them. But if you feel like you already know that, then that's fine. Come straight here. And if you don't, obviously check it out. But yeah, I want to re-emphasize something I said in the first video, which is the most important keys to scoring in the post are knowing when to do which moves and being unpredictable. Those two things are the most important. More important than your animations, more important than your jump shot, more important than anything. So keep that in mind. And in all honesty, experience is the only thing that really puts you to a different level in terms of being unpredictable and knowing when to do which moves. But I can kind of guide you in terms of like helping you out, giving you examples in terms of seeing what are good shots. And that's what we plan to do right here. So we're going to first start off by giving you a quick overview of what I'm going to cover today. I'm going to cover like 3 scoring moves. So you got your post fade, your post spin, and your drop step. Those are 3 moves I want to cover today. In addition to that, I also want to cover the fakes, post fakes, and the change of post stance. Those 2 are going to supplement your scoring moves. And if you really want to be effective, you need to make sure that you implement those 2 moves before you actually score the bucket. That keeps your defender off bounds. So, how do you practice these moves? I like to go to play now. If you don't know where I am, go play now off the main menu. And check out Blacktop. 1v1. Get your player and get somebody who's good on defense. Doesn't matter who. Ideally somebody your size. But they have to be good on defense. Otherwise you're not doing yourself any favors. Alright. So, I got this idea from Odell103. Yeah, I started watching him last year. 2k16 came out, and I can't remember what the video was about, but one of the ways he said to practice this certain move was to go against the computer, and I've been doing that ever since, trying to practice my post moves and make sure I got things down, and it really does help. I'm telling you guys right now. So, shout out to Odell with that one. So here we go. First, we're going to talk about the post fakes. Alright, I want you to look at Hakeem's body when I do a post fake. Watch when I do the shoulder fake. Look at his body once we're engaged. You see, he did like a little flinch. He's pushing me out the way now. He's gotten wise. You see that little flinch, that step he took when I stepped in? You see that space that I create? I got a shot clock violation. Obviously, showing you the guys the moves, but that's important. And I'm going to show you that. You'll see how important it is once I actually do a move. I'm just going to let him score. So again, just I want to emphasize this because this is important right here. See that flinch he did? And right there, those are important. Alright, so let's get into it. Post spinning against the computer, difficult, because they just kind of teleport. But what you can do is change your post stance until you get the position that you want. Keep faking, one way versus another. Beauty of this is even if you don't get down in the paint to spin, you can drop step them. Even if the spin doesn't beat your defender, you're getting lower and lower into the paint. Again, gonna let him score. So get the ball back. Look at that leverage he's giving me. I still can't spin on that side for whatever reason. The computer is crazy. But there you go, another drop step. I forgot I said, oh, he scored anyway. Alright, so one thing about the post spin, he's just giving me the inside. Watch this. So, oh no. Well, you saw that. I thought the computer was gonna was gonna teleport his way in front of me, because that's what they do often. But if he's giving you that leverage, if you're in the park, somebody's giving you leverage like that, take it. Oh, I'm not sure if I did this or not, but so you know, it's on Hall of Fame. All right. That was on custom before, but I put it on Hall of Fame earlier, so I don't know what that custom's about. Yeah. I didn't think he'd fall for that up and under. We're not talking about up and unders in this video, though. We're talking about other stuff. Let me stop with that. Alright. So, one thing I wanted to show you about the post spin is if you see his back get straight, that's the perfect time to spin it or to drive into the key. Look at Hakeem Olajuwon. Watch when his back gets straight. Hopefully he's gonna do it. He didn't do it that time, but he'll do it one of these times. You'll see. Go ahead, score. I didn't have to dunk on me like that though. Alright, right there, you see that? I didn't take advantage of that, but I want you to see this animation. See when his back is perfectly straight like that? That's when you can drive to the key, and you're going to get this animation where you kind of slip by him. Now, he's a computer, so he just like caught up right away, instantly. But if you're playing a human player, that's a dunk. Trying to be fancy. He missed it. That just kind of slipped by him there. I shouldn't have scored. I should have held the ball. Alright, so we talked about the spin, we talked about the drop step. Right there, that's this is perfect drop step position, you know. Look where his body is. Perfect. He has to foul me. That's the only chance he has. You're in there for the dunk. And if you don't feel like you're in there initially, if you're not initially travel. If you're not initially in position, you can use your post. You can change your post stance and get yourself in a better position for the drop step. A lot of people know that, right? I've seen a lot of people who do that. Now here's what I really wanted to get into. Alright, using these fakes and scoring in the post. Look at that. That's a hook. Green. How did I get a green hook like that? I'm deep in the post. Give him a little shoulder. You see when I give him the shoulder? Look at Hakeem. He fakes that way. I step in, and although it's relatively, well contested, that's still a green shot. And you say, oh, well, people in the park, they're not going to fall for that. Yes, they will. If they're holding LT, your player is going to do that same little, not stumble, but that mini stumble that Hakeem just did. You're going to see that in the park if they're holding LT. Especially, and this is my theory, I don't know this 100% for sure, but my theory is the higher your defensive assist is, the more likely they're gonna do that little stumble he just did. Anyway, you can do it into a fade. Look at that. That's green. Look at his defense. This isn't bad defense. This is the Hall of Fame computer we're talking about, right? And he's right on me. Back him down. Shoulder fake. Step in. Fade out. Look, his hands are up. He's following me as I fade out. That's pretty good defense, but you're a post scorer. You're deep in the post. That's a green release. I don't see people using this. Why not? Like, all I see people doing are post spins and drop steps. That's like, picture a sharpshooter only shooting mid ranges. That's what you're doing when you don't, use your post score to its full potential. I fucked up right here. But yeah, check that out. So, that's going to be the end of that. I'm going to have some clips in the park to also show you me doing this against real people. Because I know you guys are like, oh, well, it's easy. You can do that against a computer, but what about a real person? Oh, I got some clips in the park. You'll see. Alright guys, here we are in the park. And as promised, here are the clips. So I want you to pay close attention to my defender as I do this spin. I hit him with a little fake, change my stance, spin on him. Here it is again in slow motion. See that animation? Once he's in the animation, it's over. Nothing they can do. Over here, it's just another simple spin. As soon as I post up, push him, then do work. Watch this right here. Watch how he's jumping. This is what I call a jump man. Jumps at the slightest possibility you're going to shoot. They're some of the most fun to play with. Shoulder fake. Shoulder fake. Fade to the opposite side. Look how much space he's giving me. That's too much space. And then with a little shoulder fake, and I just ran to the hoop. There, of course, that infamous drop step animation. Oh, watch him. Watch him reaching right here. I'm going to slow it down. He's going to reach. Then when I do the shoulder fake, you're going to see his man flinch. And then I go up for the hook as he's reaching again, but it's too late. One reach, shoulder fake. Look at the defender. He moves, he reaches again, but I'm already going up. You can't get the ball from there. I got ball. There, just a simple fade, and now he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to guard me. I've done too many things to him. I've done the hook, I've driven right past him, now I'm gonna hit him with another spin. Unpredictable, you gotta be unpredictable. Here I catch him, because he got stuck, and that's that contact dunk. That's what happens to stretch bigs when they're underneath the hoop. Don't go in the danger zone. I want you to pay attention, rewind that back, and look how he played me. He was waiting for me to spin, but I never did. I just kept walking right in there and got the bucket. Now watch this. This is even a great release. If I created space, by doing a shoulder fake, then a fake step in, and then I faded to the inside. Another slow motion poster. I love the contact dunk animations. That's why you don't make your post score 7-3. 7-2 at the most, but I'm not giving up those post contact dunks just to be 7-3. Look how much space he gives me. I'm going to go back to that play a little bit later in this video. Real soon. Here, I just hit him with a simple spin. And here, he's playing tighter because he gave up that fade earlier. But he's not reaching. You gotta know your defender. He wasn't reaching, the other guy was. So I was able to do all that. Now check this out. He's not reaching. He's afraid to give me as much space as he did earlier in the game. So he's tight. So I just drop step on him, take my time, and then dunk. If it was the other guy who was spamming steal, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would have had to pass out. Look how much space he's giving me. That's way too much space. Remember when I was playing against Hakeem Olajuwon? With the grand badge up? That's way too much space. That's the end of the video, guys. So, I hope you guys learned something. And I hope that it was very helpful for you guys. Remember, this is part 2. If you missed part 1, check that out. If you're looking forward to part 3, let me know. That's why I'll go over the advanced moves I haven't touched in this video. And of course, I'll go over examples. So make sure you check that out as well. I have, if you have any questions, check me out on Twitter, CaptainWho's787. Or drop a comment below. And if you're on Xbox, hit me up Xbox Live, CaptainWho's787. Okay. Alright guys, that's it. Remember, check out part 3. Catch you on the next one.